Servus Freunde, my name is Jimmy Cage and today I want to show you my complete DVD collection. There already is a video up on my channel where I show you all my Blu-rays, but today we will take a look at the remaining DVDs. So let's get started. Alright, so this should be it. It looks very chaotic, but believe me, there's a structure to it. Yeah, these are all my remaining DVDs. In the past I sold almost my entire collection. I was at about, I don't know, I think 1,000. But yeah, this is the stuff I have still left and I want to go through every single one of them with you. Let's get started with the one that's very special to me because this was a gift from my girlfriend. It's called No Highway in the Sky with my favorite actor, Jimmy Stewart. Then we got Dracula by Francis Ford Coppola, Rob Zombie's The Devil's Rejects, Lucio Fulci's The Beyond, there's more from Fulci coming. David Lynch produces this one, it's called Nadia, but I haven't seen it. It's still wrapped in plastic, as you can see. We got Freddy vs. Jason, David Cronenberg's Scanners, Bride of Chucky. I actually got all the Chucky movies, but this one's the only one I've got left. Again, David Cronenberg, The Fly, and the sequel, The Fly Part 2. The Fly, the first one, is actually one of my most favorite horror movies of all time. I love this movie. So let's continue with my favorite sitcom when I was a child, Married with Children. The German title is Eine schrecklich nette Familie, which you can translate to A Terribly Nice Family. So we got season 1, season 2, season 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and the last one, 11. Oh, yeah, got them all. And another beloved sitcom was always King of Queens. So where is that? Yeah, here it is. Season 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and the last one, season 9. So let's continue with my favorite actor, which is James Stewart. And here I've got the James Stewart Signature Collection. And which movies are in that? We've got The Spirit of St. Louis, one of the weaker movies by Billy Wilder. Then we got The Naked Spur. This is a western by Anthony Munn. Great movie. The FBI Story. 2 movies actually. The Cheyenne Social Club and Fire Creek. But I haven't checked those 2. No, not so far. And this is such a heartwarming movie. The Stratton Story. I also own the James Cagney Signature Collection. And the movies included here are West Point Story, Torrid Zone, Captains of the Clouds, a Second World War Technicolor movie, The Bride Came COD, and The Fighting 69th. And yet another signature collection, Robert Mitchum. And the movies are Angel Face, look at that great cover, The Yakuza, Macau, Home from the Hill, The Good Guys and the Bad Guys, and The Sundowners. So let's start with the William Holden collection. And the first movie here is Alvarez Kelly. Then we got The Bridge on the River Kwai, Born Yesterday, Texas, Picnic, The Man from Colorado, and that's it for the William Holden collection. And I also got the Alec Guinness collection, so let's see what's in there. Well, it's The Bridge on the River Kwai again. Then we got Cromwell, The Prisoner, Lawrence of Arabia, but I also got that one on Blu-ray and it looks terrific. Murder by Death. What kind of title is that? Murder by Death. Well, I haven't checked out this movie. Dan the Defiant. And that's it for Alec Guinness. But I also have The Legend Diary of Walter Matthau. And we have Failsafe, which is such an epic movie. I will do a classic movie review on this one. It will actually be my very first classic movie review. So you can look forward to Failsafe. It's an awesome movie by Sidney Lumet. Then we got Hanging Up. Yeah, it's in this collection. I can't help it. Cactus Flower, California Suite, and The Survivors. And I think this is the last of my Legend Diary collections. So this is the one of Rita Hayworth. Covergirl, a musical. Miss Sadie Thompson, Gilda, classic film noir. The Lady from Shanghai, another great film noir by director Orson Welles and also starring Orson Welles. Pal Joe, Only Angels Have Wings. This is a great Second World War movie by Howard Hawks. They Came to Cordura, You'll Never Get Rich, And that's it for Rita Hayworth. let's continue with some animated stuff. I've got the Lupin the Third collection, First Howl, and included are Voyage to Danger, Dragon of Doom, The Pursuit of Harry Mao's Treasure, The Secret of Twilight Gimini, Dead or Alive. So these are all TV movies from the series Lupin the Third. Great movies, I have to say. And there was also a second collection, Lupin the Third Movie Pack Final Haul, and included are Farewell to Nostradamus, Island of Assassins, Crisis in Tokyo, The Columbus Files, and Missed by $1. So together 10 movies, really cool. I've got them very cheap at Amazon.com many years ago. Then I've got a Video Girl AI, which is one of my favorite anime. Oh, look at this. This is Thumb Wars. I think this is the DVD I've watched most in my entire collection, because this is only 30 minutes long. What? 70 minutes? Well, I think that means all the bonus stuff included. Was this 70 minutes? I don't know, but this is so funny. Thumb Wars. Check it out. There are more movies in the Thumb theme. The Thumb Father, I think, based on The Godfather, of course. Titanic with thumbs, but I think this one is the best, maybe because I'm a huge Star Wars fan. Alright, Star Wars Ewok Adventures. We got the 2 TV Ewok Adventures, Caravan of Courage and The Battle of Endor. I actually liked them quite a bit when I was a child, but I think when I will rewatch them they will not hold up really. This one will definitely not hold up. This is the Ewoks animated series, and there was another one called Droids. Alright, then I got Urmel aus dem Eis from the Augsburger Puppenkiste. These are puppet movies, German puppet movies. They are very well known in Germany, and I'm not sure if they were translated into any other language than German, but I've got this. I like this quite a bit. This looks so great. This is the Scooby-Doo Where Are You complete first and second season. I think there were 3 seasons, but the first and second one were definitely better than the third one. And yeah, all those episodes are included here. Some more anime, The Irresponsible Captain Taylor. Then I've got Record of Lodoss War. This was one of my favorite anime back in the day when I was growing up. This is the OFA, I think it's called. This was produced directly for DVD sales, but there was also a TV series, and yeah, I've got this as well. This is Record of Lodoss War, the TV series. And then I've got Sakura Wars, but I wouldn't recommend this very much, I have to say. Alright, another anime, DNA 2. This is actually from the same creator that also made Video Girl AI. So why not continue with some more foreign stuff? This is Taekugi, a Korean movie, a Korean war movie about the Korean War, and I love this. I'm not sure if you can see the cover art right, but this is such a great box set. Yeah. Got this from South Korea, and it's really great. But I actually have no idea what this was. I haven't seen this for about 15 years or longer. And as you can see from the cover, this is a DVD from Hong Kong, I think. And yeah, the title is not written out in English here, so I have actually no clue what this was. Sorry. Oh, and there's yet another movie. I don't know what the title was. This is a trashy zombie action movie from Thailand? From Thailand or Taiwan? I'm not sure. But I laughed a lot watching this. Ninja Scroll! This is the anime movie Ninja Scroll in a giant box set. Just look at this. This is like a giant brick in my hands. And yet another DVD. I don't know the title. This is from South Korea, but the movie itself, it could be a Japanese movie, but I'm not so sure. Yeah, maybe I should have done some research on my own DVDs, but yeah, never mind. Fallen Angels by Wong Kar-wai, great Hong Kong movie. Edward Scissorhands in a very, very beautiful steel DVD collection. This is my favorite movie of Tim Burton. We got Ridley Scott's The Kingdom of Heaven, and I think this is the... Is this the director's cut? 145 minutes. Nah, I don't think this is. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Also, the soundtrack is included in this beautiful box set from the Netherlands. Yeah, great movie. If you haven't seen this one, Treat Yourself. It's from Michel Gondry, and I think it's the best romantic drama ever made. This is for sure one of the best dramas ever made, and also one of my favorite movies with Nicolas Cage, Leaving Las Vegas. This is the one for which he won the Oscar. Closer. Spider-Man, Spider-Man. The very first one by Sam Raimi. Still to this day I like this movie very much. It's not as good as the second one, but this is where it all started, and look at this giant box set. There's a comic included, there's a bonus DVD included with a documentary with Kevin Smith and Stan Lee. Great box set. I've owned this for, I don't know, 15 years, 16 years, and I will never ever sell it. Der Vampir auf der Couch. Therapy for a Vampire, which actually started last weekend in the United States. This is an Austrian vampire comedy, and yeah. Slow Motion by Jean-Luc Godard. David Lynch's Mulholland Drive, my favorite movie of his. Wild at Heart, with actually an autograph by Crispin Glover himself. Meine Liebe Republik, an Austrian movie. The SpongeBob SquarePants movie. Look at this cover. So awesome. Western Approaches, a Technicolor Second World War documentary filmed during the Second World War. I know we jump around a lot here from SpongeBob to Western Approaches, but I want to keep it fresh somewhat. So why not continue with some music DVDs? I've got Slayer, Still Raining. Then I've got Michael Jackson, History on Film, Volume 2. And of course, I also got History #1. And Michael Jackson Dangerous, the short films. And oh my god, Rhythm Temptation. Yeah, this was when I was growing up. And here's another TV series, The Wire, which is actually my favorite TV series. 3 classic movies from Alfred Hitchcock. We got The Foreign Correspondent, a very underrated movie, but I also got it on Blu-ray, so if you want to buy this, contact me. Mr. and Mrs. Smith, and The Wrong Man with Henry Fonda. Let's continue with Milestones of Sidney Pollack. And the movies included are, oh yeah, there are only the German titles here. Begegnung des Schicksals. Begegnung des Schicksals, it is Random Hearts. Then I've got Das Schloss in den Ardennen, which is called Castle Keep. An almost surreal World War II war movie. Then I've got So wie wir waren, The Way We Were. And the last one, Tootsie, which is of course just Tootsie. And here's another one of those collections, Milestones by Mike Nichols. But it's still wrapped in plastic, so I can't open it. And the movies included are Good Vibrations, Grüße aus Hollywood, Greetings from Hollywood, but I don't know the original title. Hautnah, which is Closer yet again, and Wolf with Jack Nicholson. Then I've got the Milestones by Peter Yates, and the movies included are Bei mir liegst du richtig, don't ask me about the original title, Krull, Suspect, Die Tiefe, maybe The Deep, and Ein ungleiches Paar. Milestones by Frank Capra, which is my favorite director of all time. And the movies included are It Happened One Night, Lost Horizon, You Can't Take It With You, Mr. Deeds Goes to Town, Mr. Smith Goes to Washington, Platinum Blonde, Matinee Idol, and wait a second, American Madness, which is a great, almost forgotten movie. I think I bought this for like 10 euros, $10, and there are so many great classics included in this one. This here is called Sad Movie. It's a Korean sad movie melodrama. Very emotional, very heavy, I think. But I liked it quite a bit back in the day, and maybe I would still like it today. Carnival, Season 1 and 2. Sommersturm, which is a great German movie about a boy who has his coming out. Mein halbes Leben, Half of My Life, a cool documentary made in Austria. And this is so epic. Staplerfahrer Klaus. This is a mockumentary / splatter movie, super brutal, only half an hour long. Great movie. Oh wait, no, it's not even half an hour. It's 9 minutes and 30 seconds. I think you should check this out on YouTube. I'm sure it's up there, and it's hilarious. Blade, Eli Roth's Cabin Fever, Tales from the Crypt, Bordello of Blood, and Demon Knight. El Dia de la Bestia. George A. Romero's Land of the Dead. The Descent, or some terrifying British movie. Definitely check this out on Halloween or any other time. The First Underworld. Dog Soldiers, actually by the same director as The Descent, Neil Marshall. The First Wrong Turn. The Resurrected. Pet Sematary. Pet Sematary 2. Return of the Living Dead. The first one is so great. Dark City. A Canadian horror movie, Ginger Snaps. Don't ask, I actually never even watched this one. Hellraiser Dada. And the same goes for this one. Hellraiser Hellworld. The box you open it we came. Of course, these Hellraiser movies I have checked out. I love Hellraiser 1 and the second one as well, Hellbound. The third one is also included here, but you can just skip that. And yeah, this is an awesome little box. It's from the UK, and as you can see, I've got the autographs of Doug Bradley. Oh boy, I can't really read this. The girl from the first and second movie, but I don't recall her name. And I've got 2 of the Cenobites. Yeah. This is one of my favorite DVDs in my collection. Well, of course, because of these autographs, which I got all in person. The Nightmare on Elm Street collection with all parts included. The one, the only, Halloween. Awesome steel gift set. It's from Germany and it's streng limitiert auf 6,000 Stück. It's limited and there are only 6,000 of this collection. Then I've got this Halloween 4 steel gift set. This is from the US, it's from Anchor Bay, and this is limited to 40,000 copies. I also got Halloween 5 of the same collection, limited to 15,000. Well, maybe because this movie is a piece of shit. The fifth is the worst, I think. It's so boring. But there are more movies from the Anchor Bay collection, like Maniac. And this one you should check out if you are into 80s horror. And there has also been a remake with Elijah Wood, which was pretty damn good. More steel stuff from Anchor Bay. The Beyond by Lucio Fulci, an Italian filmmaker who did great horror movies back in the 70s and 80s. And again, Hellraiser, and this time only the first 2 are included, limited to, I don't know, this is number 29 something, so yeah, don't ask me. And we got The Evil Dead 2. Don't worry, Evil Dead 1 will come as well, but a little bit later. So this is Evil Dead 2, also Anchor Bay, limited to 50,000 copies. Here's another gift set, this time another movie from South Korea. Welcome to Dongma-gol. Again, it's about the Korean War, and I love this box set. It looks like an old TV, or is this a radio? I'm not so sure. I think it's a radio. And yeah, great cover design. And there was also this little clip for your cell phone, but I will keep it wrapped up. So let's continue with a whole bunch of classics. This is the Warner Brothers Gangster Collection #1, and included are the movies Angels with Dirty Faces, love that movie, White Heat, The Public Enemy, The Petrified Forest, Little Caesar and The Roaring Twenties. Well, The Petrified Forest, I'm not so warm with that movie, but all the others are absolutely classics of the gangster genre. Then there's the Gangster Collection #2, and the movies included are A Slight Case of Murder, San Quentin, Bullets or Ballads, G-Man, City for Conquest, and Each Dawn I Die. And the one movie I would definitely recommend is G-Man with James Cagney. Gangster Collection #3. Movies included are The Mayor of Hell, awesome title, Brother Orchid, Black Legion, Picture Snatcher, Smart Money, and Lady Killer. And by this point I have to say, I can't really say which movie was which. And the last of the gangster collections is #4. And the movies included are Larcency Inc., Public Enemies, The Golden Age of the Gangster Film, which is a documentary, The Little Giant, Kid Galahad, Invisible Stripes, and The Amazing Dr. Clitterhouse. Gotta love these titles. While most of those gangster movies were from the 30s and some of them from the 40s, now we will continue with my film noir collections, and this is the first one. And the movies included are The Asphalt Jungle, Gun Crazy, Murder, My Sweet, Out of the Past, and The Setup. Many great movies in here. Film Noir Collection Volume 2. The movies included are Born to Kill, Clash by Night, Crossfire, Dillinger and The Narrow Margin. Film Noir Collection Volume 3, and by this point they changed the packaging. I always hate it when they do that. Look at this. This was the first collection, this is the third one. Now all in slim cases. The movies included are Border Incident, His Kind of Woman, A Lady in the Lake, which is completely first-person view, On Dangerous Ground, The Record, and a documentary, Film Noir, Bringing Darkness to Light. Alright, 2 more collections. This is Volume 4, and this time there are 10 movies included. Act of Violence, Mystery Street, Crime Wave, Decoy, Illegal, The Big Steal, They Live by Night, Side Street, Where Danger Lives, and Tension. So many film noir. And this is the last one, Volume 5, and the movies included are Cornered, Desperate, The Phoenix City Story, Deadline at Dawn, Armored Car Robbery, Crime in the Streets, Dial 1119 and Backfire. Alright, next DVD is the Michael Jackson Ultimate Collection. This was a best of which was released when he was still alive. There are 5 CDs and I think 1 DVD. Is there 1 DVD here? Yeah, the Russ Meyer Collection. Did you ever hear about Russ Meyer? He was a guy who did amazing movies with amazing women with amazing breasts. And whoa, look at this. All his movies are included except one. And the movies included here are Vixen, Super Vixens, Beneath the Valley of the Ultra Vixens, Up, Faster Pussycat, Kill, Kill, which is also a favorite one of Quentin Tarantino, Mondo Topless, The Immortal Mr. Tease, Eve and the Handyman, Pandora Peaks, Finders Keepers, Lovers Weepers, Cherry Harry and Raquel, Common Law Cabin, Wild Girls of the Naked West, Black Snake, Motorcycle, Good Morning and Goodbye, Lorna, and Mud Honey. And yeah, if you want to see what Russ Meyer did, I would recommend seeing either this one here, Up, or I would recommend Beneath the Valley of the Ultra Vixens. Yeah, Russ Meyer, not for everyone, sure about that. Highlander in a nice steel package with a CD of Queen with the soundtrack. Great soundtrack. Dario Argento's Mother of Tears. Dario Argento's The Stendhal Syndrome. The remake of the Amityville Horror. Steven Seagal in Under Siege. Desperado. Bad Boys 2. End of Days with Arnold Schwarzenegger. The Good, the Bad and the Ugly. My favorite western of all time. Windtalkers with the one and only Nicolas Cage, and this is the director's cut. I think it has been released to Blu-ray, but I don't think the director's cut has, only the theatrical version. Soldier with Kurt Russell, Nikita, 48 Hours and another 48 Hours. Passenger 57. Alright, we're almost done, but as you can see in the background there are still some gems for you. And the next one, and a very big one, is this here. The Complete Friends Collection. This is actually made out of wood, and included are all 10 seasons of Friends. Great sitcom, but not my favorite one. My favorite one is Seinfeld, but I don't own that. And don't ask me why, but I also own the last episode of Friends on a single DVD. I'm not sure why I even bought this. This one is the Universal Monster Collection with many movies included. Look at this, you've got Frankenstein's Monster, Dracula and the Wolfman. There is Dracula, there is Frankenstein's Monster, and here on the back is the Wolfman. And yeah, there are 3 digipacks included and those 3 figures, so this is one hell of a DVD collection. This is the first Reanimator. I think actually all 3 movies are great, but the first one is the best. And I've got George A. Romero's original Dawn of the Dead. This is in my top 5 horror movies of all time. I love this movie. And included is the George A. Romero cut, extended cut, and the Dario Argento cut of the movie, which I think is the better version because it has music by Goblin, and that makes the movie a whole lot better. Yeah, there are some autographs here. I've got from Galen Ross, who played Fran in the movie. Then I've got from George A. Romero, from Tom Savini, Say Goodbye Creep. And the last one, I'm not so sure, but this is the guy who played Roger. This is a super sweet version of Howl's Moving Castle, the Studio Ghibli movie. And as you can see, you can open it. Whoa, wait a second. And it looks absolutely adoring inside. And you can open it even more. And then you've got more than one digipack. I think 3 DVDs here. And yeah. I've got this on Blu-ray, but this is just too nice to sell. Ta-da! These are the Walt Disney Treasures. There are the classic cartoons in here. This is the complete Pluto with all the cartoons of Pluto. Then I've got Mickey Mouse in black and white, volume 2. Let me tell you, the day Disney will release all those short cartoons on Blu-ray, I will be so happy. I've got Mickey Mouse in living color, also only volume 2. Then I've got the Chronological Donald, volume 1. And this one is my favorite one because I'm very interested in that matter. This is Walt Disney on the front lines, and these are cartoons they made back in World War II. Propaganda cartoons. There's also Der Führer's face with Donald Duck in here. Great, great, great collection. Alright, there's only one more DVD, and that's The Evil Dead by Sam Raimi, my favorite horror movie of all time. Look at this. This is the Book of the Dead version, and it's not only the Book of the Dead version, but I took that with me to a convention, and let's open it up for you. Wow. This is, I don't know, 15 years old, this DVD, and it still smells. Alright, so this is the Book of the Dead, and I've got autographs from all 3 girls who played in the movie. Yeah, no, I don't have the autograph by Bruce Campbell, but I've got the girls. This is it. These are all my DVDs. Like I said before, I've sold many DVDs. I had a huge horror collection. I mean, it's still impressive, I think, but there were so many also very trashy horror movies in my collection. But these are all the ones that I've kept to this date. Some of them I will keep forever, I think. Some of them I still try to sell. Yeah, that's it. Please tell me in the comments below what you think about my collection. Did you know the movies? Which one were you curious about? And yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Hope to see you soon. You are not my